Eric Horn here at the Smoothie King Center. Final score tonight at the All-Star game is West 192, East 182. And really the highlight of the game was, the interesting interaction between Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. He came into this game with a tense weekend. On Friday, they kind of dodged questions about their relationship. On Saturday, the practice was awkward in that they were kind of keeping away from each other. And tonight, going into the game and in pregame, they also kind of kept their distance, but everything really got pushed aside for this brief moment in the first quarter where Westbrook threw to Durant, Durant threw to Westbrook for the give and go, and it ended with a Westbrook alley-oop dunk that really, got the crowd excited, got the sideline excited. They were kind of mock cheering about it, some of the West guys. There was ice and water raining down from the sideline from the teammates. And, these guys might go home and start the back stretch of this NBA schedule still not on speaking terms, so to speak, but it was a cool moment for them to share with the fans, to share it together, and it kind of reminded everybody that these guys worked great together for 8 years, and they had a really good connection. It seemed like one of those plays that, all they had to do was give each other a look, and they knew what was going to happen when Westbrook made the cut, after Durant made a cut across the lane, and it was really just a brilliant play and a beautiful play in a game with, little to no defense, but people look for those highlights, and that was definitely the highlight of the game. Westbrook finished 41 points, so he fell shy of his third consecutive All-Star MVP. He's probably not going to be disappointed about it because his good friend Anthony Davis actually went home with it tonight with 52 points in front of his home crowd. But, it was an interesting weekend between those two, Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook, in terms of their friendship. They share an agent. They did a lot of events together. They were together a bunch. And, Westbrook actually... Anthony Davis said that Westbrook had told Anthony Davis what the scoring record was, that it was 42 points by Wilt Chamberlain. And, these two guys were kind of going back and forth in the fourth quarter in terms of their scoring. And finally, Westbrook almost, or pretty much had the MVP kind of, taken the opportunity to get the MVP taken from him because he went to the bench with 5 minutes left, and Steve Kerr subbed him out, and Anthony Davis was able to kind of expand his points lead from there and then get to the 52. The Thunder has a few days off, and now they go into the trade deadline on Thursday. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of moves Sam Presti makes. There was a big move tonight in terms of the Kings moving DeMarcus Cousins to the New Orleans Pelicans, so Anthony Davis is going to have some help in the West to try to get to that 8 seed. So how can Sam Presti bolster the roster remains to be seen. Obviously, the Thunder need some shooting. Obviously, they need some guys around Russell Westbrook that can kind of open up the floor for him, and we'll see what happens.